Ladies and gentlemen, Tactical Advance here, and welcome back to some more World of Tanks. Now, picked me T110 E4 from the first round. I have quite a few new tanks, actually about 3 or 4 new tanks since my last video. Quite a big variety really of different tanks, from tier 8 and down mainly. I suppose the biggest one I've actually got, the Jagdpanther 2, obviously I was going to say it's my favourite tank so far. I sold it, needed the credits, unfortunately I needed the cash, and I went out and bought myself a Jag Tiger. Now, do I like the Jag Tiger? I'm not, to be honest, not really. I could skip round it, but I'll go into more detail anyway on the next round why, and you'll see what I mean. If you compare it to sort of how the Jag Tiger over the Jagdpanther before, you see what I mean. Other than hit points, obviously. Anyway, back to this round. Keeping on the low ground because I don't want to get absolutely caned. I never ever go this way, guys. Let me just point that out right at the start. So I don't know if this is going to go horribly wrong or not. The T62A is a fantastic tank. Good little tank. And that's what I've decided. I've sort of decided now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for some, not smaller tanks, but I'm going to go for some of these sort of more faster, you know, faster tanks. I mean, because I like the Jagdpanther, and I think when I got the Jag Tiger I was sort of a little bit disappointed because I got it and I was like, this is really slow. Like 20 kilometers an hour is just a bit too slow for me. So I clearly need some help on the hill. Can we get some artillery up here, guys? A couple of rounds. Ammo racked in, brilliant. Wow, they're clearing up on the hill, guys. Well done. Just a platoon there. Oh, we've got another one coming in Lorraine. I don't know why. I don't know if you notice this, guys, when you play. If you notice, the Lorraine is the tank that seems to always, I don't know, die. I think it's the best word. It just seems to be the first tank to die. Everything else died. Artillery unit there, look. Can't get a shot on him. Can we get a shot on him, guys? Get him, please. E75 is out in the open a little bit there. I don't know what you think. He's going to get a slap in a minute. Good enough for me. Lit up now, artillery probably spotted me. Just going to move a little bit. And move out. So one little shot there, 800, nothing really great really. Looks like we're just I'm unlucky I'm on the good team here. Now it could go anyway really. I think with this game, you know, you can have a really good game, you can have a really bad game. And this just happens to be a relatively good one. He's coming over there, look, probably not a good idea. Tough shot that. Sort of, you know, I wish if I would have got it, obviously it would have been death, you know, one shot kill, there's no doubt about that. So a minute's silence there. I was thinking that, you know, should I just fire then, or just left it probably a bit too long, really. I didn't really do much in that round, really, did I? Let's be honest. One shot in the E75, and that was it. Just roll down the hill. God, he took a big whack there, 1,000, E75. Not a problem for me, though, with 2,000 HP, obviously I'll still have 1,000 left. Must have been the... actually, it could have been any one of them tanks there, could have hit him for 1,000. Ammo racked him. I'm next. Well, we're capping anyway. E75 is a bit brave there, when he considering only 7 HP left. He could have easily got annihilated there. Well, I mean, that's just a typical round, really, isn't it? When one of them rounds where you just drive around the whole map and then absolutely nothing happens. Well, 1,000 experience points. I've done a crew acceleration on this tank because it's the end of the line. I just want to get the crew ranked up and get them, you know, high as I possibly can. Now, so I have a round in here. It never really goes too well in this tank for me, to be honest, because, like I said, 50% of the time I die is by smaller tanks. Lighter tanks, faster tanks. Batchat is probably my worst bloody nightmare in this tank. It's so blooming slow. Right, I've got to make a decision at the start where I'm going. I'm going to head down to the house, and then I'll move into the centre. That's going to be my plan. I've got to sort of... You've got to know where you're going with this tank, because it's so slow that if you leave it too long, then... If I start driving that way, and then think, actually, I'll go back the other way, I'll probably take 3 hits getting down there. So you've got to know where you're going with this tank. So my plan is, well, I should imagine artillery might come with me in that corner, and I know what's going to be happening down this end. We're going to have a few guys down the end here, popping their heads over the top. Now, with the gun accuracy on this gun, I've got, you know, probably a better chance than most of hitting the hatch. Obviously, I don't have a hatch problem in here. I know there's appears to be a hatch, but they climb in the back door there. The little door on the back there. You can see the little doors slide open, and you climb in there. So, unless there is another hole on there, maybe that's to pop your head out. Now, I've only actually had the top gun for about 5 rounds, because the original gun it had the... Oh god, Vetchat's coming in already. Do not want to make sure we get him, guys. The artillery's pounding in already. They've already taken quite big hits. I mean, IS-3 is only 20%. It's just because Batchat's lighting us up here. We need to... Artillery, I don't know what he really is doing at the moment. He's not even looking that way. So we're going to wait here for a bit. E75 that way. We've got a couple in the woods there. Not too bad. It's a shame we've taken so much damage at the start. I don't know what this tank AMX-50 is doing here. He's going all the way on the other side of the hill already. I'm going to move forward a little bit now. Now, what I'll try and do, there's some wood here. I'll just try and leave that there normally. All helps. No way. Dangerous sitting with the artillery, what I found before. This Batchat needs to die. See, this is the problem now. We've got a major issue. Uh-oh.
We didn't even scratch them.
I didn't scratch him, but I'll tell you what. Oh, come on, reload, reload.
Punched right through their armor.
Not looking good. Not looking good, guys. They're both on low health, so... It's going to be here somewhere. I don't know where yet. Not looking good, is it? 3 down right at the start. Uh-oh. Look this way, because Batchat's surely going to come this way, isn't he? There goes Batchat. Thank God for that. One tank down. With Miles, we're not doing great at all here, are we? The good news is, if you look on the map there, we've got 1 red tank come out, 1 enemy tank come out against 4 of ours. So that sort of gives you a general idea that we're going to win that. It's 2v1. Hope so, anyway. go, he's a goner. Now, the point of me being here, actually, there's a very good reason. One, I'm in camo. Two, if someone drives behind this E100, they're going to get a surprise. If I move from here, it's going to cause a problem. Because then I'm actually covering him. From the faster tanks, obviously. Probably a load of shit, guys. Probably all going to go wrong in a minute. I'm not moving from here, there's no way. Worried about these shots coming in here. We've still got that IS-3 somewhere, haven't we? He's floating about. Oh, I don't know, mate. I would have probably camped it out there, you know. Oh, maybe I should wait to the full aim there. He's gone up. Just as well the E100 could take a few bloody hits. How much health has he got left? He's tracked. 1,000 left. Better not die. If he dies, I'm going to have to move forward. There's no doubt about that. Because otherwise, there's no point me... If someone comes too close to me, and they light up the artillery, then it is really game over. Nice fall gone. Uh-oh. Fingers crossed. Definitely lose this, guys. I might as well just go for it at the moment. To lose, isn't it? I'm not sure what I can do now.
Penetration.
Oops. No chance. That's what it's called in this round. Players, understatement of the year, innit?
Looks like that one went right through. Our track is hit. It could break any minute. Enemy is hit. One of our tracks is damaged.
Not much I can do, guys.
Our main gun is damaged. It's working, but not very well. Looks like that one went... We're done for. Everyone...
Ah, dear. I mean, look, if you look at the actual thing there, that was a horrendous fail. We only killed, like... We only killed one tank. One guy killed one tank. The other was done by artillery. So, it's like I'm saying, I mean... Once you get into them situations with this tank, there's nothing you can do. Because I have no turret rotation. When him beat me there, I knew that if I wouldn't have rammed him there, what he would have done, he would have just driven aside me and killed me. I had no choice. So that puts you in a situation where if there's two tanks, you're a goner. There's no chance of survival. Even if I shot the tank in front of me and destroyed him, I would have to turn then. And to turn, it takes about, what, a good 20, 30 seconds? By that time, he's had 3 shots in the rear of me and the side of me, and I'm a goner. And I think that's the main reason why this tank, really for me, you know, it falls short a little bit. I mean, I suppose the argument would be, don't get into a situation where you know, it's 4v1. But unfortunately, in this game, when the team all
Let's
die
get this show on the road.
and it's just you v4 tanks, there is no, you know, there's no, you ain't got a choice. What can you do? You know, you can't park up and get out and walk off. You've got to finish the round. So hopefully we're going to have a better round this one, eh? What I'm going to do, I'm going to go down with these guys. I'm going to head down here a little bit. I haven't got a problem with fixed guns tanks, guys. It's just purely on the basis that the turret, no, there obviously is no turret rotation. If it had a fixed gun and it had speed, then yeah, great, brilliant, because then you can turn, you can use your traverse speed to turn and take out the tank that's going past you. But if you have got no turret rotation and you've got slow traverse speed or turning speed, then really you're a sitting duck really to most tanks. I mean, even T-32, there's not really many tanks that can't take me out. I mean, I'm talking even lower tiers. T-71 could take me out. Might struggle to actually, yeah, he's penetrated me. He's hit me for a massive amount before. Well, I say 150 a hit, 160 a hit, but still a lot. So, as I say, I'm not majorly impressed with this tank. I was slightly, not annoyed, but the fact that I went this far to actually spend all the money and get this tank when really, you know, the Jag Panther 2 is just, I think, personally a better tank. I've got one tank in base as well, I just noticed. Ridiculous, guys. It's like... So I'm going to go back. We're already 2 tanks down. We've only just started the round, so it's not looking particularly promising, is it? I'm the worst tank to be supporting defending the base, on the basis that once again I can't maneuver. No one's going down the centre. Shot on him there. Maybe. Let's have a look. Not through the concrete, can't. So considering what they decided to do, like, where did that go? I mean, this gun sometimes really pisses me off. Like, it's fully aimed, direct on his sidearm now. It didn't even say it bounced. I think that must have it because I took some damage off there, but track now. Bounce. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, for this sort of tank, it does irritate me a little bit, this tank. It's like, what the hell? Just bounce, bounce, bounce. Penetration's not bad. Look at these artillery units. I think I better move over to the centre section a little bit. Nice 3's there again, look. Too late. No, we're actually doing exceptionally right, considering we actually... maybe that's a good idea. We actually let no one hit behind. There's got to be someone coming up the middle at some point, isn't there? Oh, sound just went there. Definitely going to penetrate him, hopefully.
Looks like that one went right through.
Nice shot on him. Now I know there's going to be none. Oh, there's going to be some coming that way because they're all dead. Maybe I should move up to that bit of grass there.
We nailed him bad.
Luckily my gun actually goes up quite high.
Enemy armor is hit.
Probably the best place for me actually, isn't it? At the moment, I mean, considering the what's going on. Could have, so we're probably going to have some tanks coming this way, and I've got a real good shot down here, haven't I? They're going to be coming down this way, aren't they? So just camp it out here. Bit of eventful, an eventful game, I should say. But like I said, it's like one of them ones. I couldn't leave base there, guys. I just felt like we got 4 artillery units there. That could have been one small tank could have whizzed in there and killed them all. You know, I felt like that. A part of the team, at least someone should stay in. I suppose, really, long-range sniper, probably me, really. IS-8 is probably going to be coming. Oh, he's miles away. I've got to roll down here. Thought we were going to have something coming this way, but obviously not. Well, all I can say there, really, that was... Do you know what? And sometimes you do get annoyed when you play the game, because you think, oh, what's everyone doing at the start of the game? But look, the reality was, is epic fail that it did appear to be when we first started, that no one actually stayed at the defence of the base. We actually won the round. Sit up here, eh? He ain't going to do nothing to me now, is he? That's the good thing, actually. The gun really does go up high, which is really good. Here he is.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Anyway, at least I got a kill anyway. If it was quite a shameful one, really, in our defenceless artillery unit. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to finish that one there. So anyway, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.